Hi YouTube, it's Evynn, and today's video is going to be about pendulums. Now this video has been pretty requested from several different YouTubers, so I'm really excited to get into this little video today. So I have my little index card here because these are the 6 most common questions that I found within my inbox about pendulums, so I'm going to all answer them here within this video. And as usual, if I don't cover something, feel free to inbox me or comment below, and I will definitely fill you in. So first of all, what is a pendulum? I'll show you guys mine. Mine's been out of moonstone. That's my birthstone. Don't know if you guys can see that, but yep, this is mine. And I have had this pendulum for over a year now, and I love it. It's very accurate. I love how it feels. I love how the energy feels. I love how it's very intuitive to my energy, and I really like that. So what is a pendulum? A pendulum is essentially a weighted object like this on a piece of string. And it's used for various different reasons. Everything from helping to recover a lost item. Like say, for example, you lost your car keys and you have a pendulum. And you ask, show me yes, show me no. Your pendulum will show you. And I will show you guys how to do that. Because it's different for everybody. And it's kind of like that game Hot and Cold that you play when you're a kid. When you're, or like Marco Polo type of thing. And you walk around your house and you say, am I near my keys? Or whatever the lost object is, and your pendulum will swing yes or no. So that's one way pendulums are used. Another way is for divination and for asking yes or no questions, and for also communicating with the dead, especially during holidays like Samhain. And I will be doing a more in-depth video about that because you have to be really careful when you are communicating with spirits. There's a lot of different precautions, and I'll tell you guys a story that I've experienced. So yeah, be careful about that. So that is a pendulum, and those are ways you could use it. Now, another user has asked me, how can I make a pendulum? Some pendulums you see, like mine here, they can be rather elaborate looking. And then some of them are very basic. There's a quartz crystal or amethyst or citrine or anything like that. But if you simply don't have the money to get a pendulum or to perhaps get the one that you really want, you can also easily make one. And one way that you can make one is simply getting a string and getting a key ring or a regular old ring you don't wear anymore and tie it to it, and it will simply do the same exact thing. And boom, you have a pendulum. So that's how you can make one. How do you program your pendulum? I kind of worded this question differently because it wasn't worded that way. I call programming, and not just with pendulums, but with any really divination object, is when your energy and the object energy really grow together into one. And a way to program your pendulum is when you get it or when you make it, is to simply just carry it with you for 3 to 7 days. And the reason why I say 3 to 7 days, because within those 3 to 7 days, within the week, you will go through a range of emotions, and your pendulum will sense your energy changes, and they will sense how to react. So that's something I would highly recommend to do, is to program your pendulum, and just really feel its energy. When it's in your pocket, just hold it out, and feel its energy, feel the texture, look at the color, just really observe it, and then allow it to really feel your energy as well. And that's why you want to carry it on your persons for up to 7 days. How to use a pendulum. This is how you ask yes or no, because like I said, yes or no is represented by everybody differently, and some people assume that just yes or no means like yes is this way and no is this way, and that's not always necessarily true. For me, for example, yes is clockwise and no is back and forth. So it's really different for everybody, but I will show you how to do that. So you grab your pendulum and you hold it. You can, if you want to steady your elbow on a table, you can. And you still it, feel its energy. Show me yes. See how it's moving clockwise? And you still it. Feel its energy. Show me no. See how it's moving back and forth. Some people say you can ask, show me maybe, show me, come back to me later. Like, people kind of treat them like 8 balls. I've never treated mine that way. I've never asked it to show me more than yes or no, because I feel like it might be somewhat confusing. And it might just be a little too much and overwhelming, not only for you, but for your pendulum and the entities in which you are communicating with. But that is how you ask, show me yes, show me no, and then you will know. And I like to do that before I ask any question, before I even use my pendulum. I like to just ask, just in case it's changing things up on me. But a little hint of caution when using pendulums, it's kind of like if you, like, say in the back corner of your mind you're saying, show me yes, and then deep down inside you're saying, is it up and down? It's going to go up and down, because it's going to feel your energy. It's going to feel basically kind of what you're thinking based on your energy and your vibes. It's going to show you that answer. So, say, for example, you're trying to communicate with a loved one that's passed on, and you ask, show me yes if they're within my presence, and you're thinking back in your mind, man, I hope they're here, I hope they can hear me, I hope I can talk to them. Chances are it's going to show you the yes sign, whether they're really there or not. So just be careful, be sure to meditate, completely clear your mind, and just ask very basic questions, very open questions. Not too detailed, because like I said, it's a little overwhelming. It can, sometimes my pendulum, if I ask a question that could mean yes or no, or is a little bit of both, it kind of just, it either dead stops or it will start just going all over the place, and it's okay, I guess that's the wrong question to ask, so moving on. But yeah, that's how you can use it. And yeah, how to consecrate and purify a pendulum. As you can see here, I have a candle lit, and you can probably see my incense, the smoke going around. So I'm going to show you guys 2 ways you can consecrate it and purify. You can simply hold it above the flame, high enough to where if there is any glue on it, like holding pieces together, it won't melt the adhesive to it. So I like to hold it a good, 5-6 inches above. And you talk to the god and goddess, of course, you meditate, and you just feel the flame, and you feel the flame warming up the passion. You feel the flame essentially burning all the negative energy, and you feel the flame just really cleansing the warmth. Feel it. You'll feel it on your palm as well. It's very cleansing, very warming feeling. And see how my pendulum's kind of going a little crazy? I think it's really happy right now about this. And also I purify my pendulum about once a week. You don't have to do it that often, but I do it because I use it very often for various reasons. And as you can see here, I do have smoke, and you can just do the same thing with the smoke. Allow the smoke to pass through, allow the smoke to basically engulf around the pendulum. And it's kind of symbolic in the sense that the smoke is kind of releasing the negativity and the bad energy and the pessimism and things like that, with the smoke as the smoke rises and fades away. This is another way. And I don't have the last way available, but it's simply with water. And you can either just get a small cup, you can use your divination bowl, an empty jar, fill it up, and then just simply dip it in there. And do the same thing, let it air dry. Then even if you really wanted to, you can dip it in the water, hold it over the flame, and then hold it over the smoke. And then perhaps you can lay it out in the soil to even charge with the earth. So that's all 4 elements. That's another way you can do it. And the last question is, do you need any psychic ability to use a pendulum? And the answer is no. I was actually asked this question quite a bit, and you don't need to possess any psychic enhancement to use a pendulum. And pendulums are not just limited to Wicca and witchcraft. They're all throughout religions and all throughout neo-pagan religions as well as different cultures for different reasons. So no, you don't have to be a psychic, but I will be doing another chit-chat video tonight about kind of like psychic awareness and psychic activities and things like that. And I will be telling you guys some interesting things that have been happening, and it's going to be a really interesting video. So I hope you guys stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe and like. But yeah, this wraps it up for the pendulum video. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, if I didn't answer any questions you guys had more in depth, please let me know. You can video response me, or you can comment below, or you can inbox me. And if you can't get a hold of me in either one of those places, you can feel free to email me at my private email, which is all lowercase, evyn.rose@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But until then, I wish you all lots of light, love, and blessings, and take care. Bye.